to the bride and groom, Marissa and Kyle.
It's usually only the best man and the maid of honor who gives speeches. But I made the fatal mistake of one day casually, jokingly mentioning to Marissa, hey, I could give a good speech. Well, I didn't really mean that, but here I am talking to you lovely people, and now I'm under pressure to give a really good toast. So hopefully I can live up to that. Growing up as Kyle's sister has many pros and cons. The biggest con was probably the physical abuse that I endured growing up. Between being wrestled to the ground, chased around the house with BB guns. Hey, Ashley, let me try some MMA move on you. I guess I built a pretty good pain tolerance really early on, so I guess it's kind of a good thing. But I'll tell you what's worse than the physical abuse. Going to high school with an older brother. I was never Ashley. I was, hey, you're Jonesy's sister. Hey, you're little Jones. Oh, man, I never had my own identity. It didn't happen. There was one day in particular, I was a sophomore, standing at the bottom of the quad. Kyle was standing at the top with his popular football playing friends. Cooper, you were there. You were part of this guilty party. And all of a sudden, I hear my name yelled. Turn around, there is a football coming straight from my head. Luckily, it went a little bit to the right, but you wouldn't be able to know that by how hard they were laughing. They were practically on the ground laughing. I saw my life flash before my eyes. He thought it was hilarious. Well, fast forward a few months, and somehow, some way, Kyle ends up in one of my classes. He's never been the brightest crane in the box. You know. Senior in his sophomore English class. We end up in desks on the opposite side of the classroom, facing each other. First day he's in his class, and the teacher starts lecturing. Some kid next to me asks me a question. I answer him, and the teacher goes, Ashley, can you please stop talking? Without hesitation, he stands up and goes, yeah, shut your mouth! And that's why I transferred high schools. Then there was the infamous day that he brought Marissa home. I'm sitting there, this girl walks in. I was skeptical to begin with because, let's be honest, who wants to date Kyle? And the only thing he says is he goes, sister, girlfriend, girlfriend, sister. I had two reactions. One, I was like, damn, Kyle, you really outkicked your coverage on this one. I mean, she's a dime and you're a solid 6 on your best day. And then my second reaction was, did he really just introduce us that way? But as the months went on, there were two specific moments that made me realize that I actually truly did approve of Marissa. The first was at one of Kyle's baseball games. We were still getting to know each other. We were talking, chatting. Kyle walks up to Blake and she goes, oh wait. She grabs her purse, rips out a hair tie, and she puts up this ugly, massive, just absurd, bun thing on top of her head. Before I could even ask what she was doing, she goes, oh, this is Bertha. Bertha's good luck for Kyle. she is sitting in the middle of my stairs, sobbing. At first, I thought something was wrong. I'm like, oh my God, are you okay? And through her tears, she goes, I just really want chocolate and Kyle won't get me any. At first, I was like, are you serious? And then I started having some sympathy for her. I was like, no, I understand. Sometimes I really need chocolate too. So I went to Kyle, made him go to the store, and got her some chocolate ice cream. Ever since then, I loved her. And to be honest, these last few weeks, talking about this wedding, saying my brother's getting married, the most common question I get asked is, do you like the fiance? And I guess I've never thought of the concept that some people don't like their in-laws, but my first initial reaction is I absolutely love her. She's my best friend. And that's totally true. Through these last 5 years, he's absolutely been one of my best friends. We've done everything together. Honestly, I think we've hung out and cuddled more than you've cuddled with Kyle. There is a running joke in our family with Kyle and I. For a large majority of my life, I was the golden child. I got straight A's. I had a solid job all the time. I was an angel, never got in trouble. Now here we are. He's going on 3 years of living by himself. He has a really good, reputable job, beautiful wife now, and here I am, living at home. I go through boyfriends faster than Taylor Swift. And I spend my free time racking up student loan debt for my parents. So congratulations, Kyle, you are now the favorite child. But in all seriousness, I absolutely love both of you incredibly much, and they say you can't pick your family, but I hit the jackpot with you too. So please raise your glasses to the new Mr. and